Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela Web Dev. In the previous videos, we have seen about the selectors concept in the Redux. So we have covered the selectors concept, how to access the props also in the selectors we have covered. Now let's go back to our project. So what we are dealing with the post project using the Redux app. We are able to get all the post details here, and now we are able to create the post also. Now what I will try to do is I will try to create a nested routing here, so that if we click on the view details of a single post, we will be able to see the post details. Now let's try to design somewhat this one structure so that it will be very nice to see. So here let's go to the components and in the post page. So here is the place where we are showing the posts. So now what I can say is, so here we are displaying all the posts, right? So what I can do here, so let's try to add the div. First let's try to add the view details. Here in the post descriptions, I am having one div, and in this div what I can do, I will be adding one link. Here. So let's try to add the link. Okay, link 2 is equal to, so I will be adding the path name is equal to, so slash post slash, you will be having the post.id, right? So post.id will be having the post.id, and here I will be showing view details, and the class name will be something like text hyphen purple or something, whatever the color we want we can give. So I will be giving 500 something like that. Now let's try to see the view details. So if I try to refresh this page, so whether we will be able to see the view details or not, let's try to see. So here we are able to see the view details. Now the UI is not looking somewhat nice. What we will try to do is, we will try to show in the first half the post page, and the second half we will try to show the post details. Now what I can do here, so this is the thing what we are trying to do, right? So I will be having the div here, and here we will be having one div, and in the second part what I will try to do is single post details I will try to do. So for the time being what I will try to do is, I will try to add here like this single post details, and now what I can see is, so here I am able to see single post details like this. Fine, let's try to make it equal halves. So I can do something like flex hyphen 1, and also this one also flex hyphen 1. So that means it will take it as a equal halves. Now if I try to see the output, now let's try to see, yeah, it took the equal halves, but one by one it is coming one by one. Now what I will try to do is, so here I will try to, now here what we can do, so coming one by one, right? Now here is the problem. So here what I can do, I can copy these all the things. Okay, now I can go, I can wrap it in one div here. So these are all the things I need to wrap it in one div. Okay, here this is the class name I need to give, so that, yeah, so if we apply these all the things, and I will equally divide it into 1 by 2. Let's try to see whether it will come or not. Yeah, so fine, I'm able to see, still I am able to see these all the issues. So what I can do is, so here in the post thing, what I can do here, I will add div, one div I will take, here I will be adding class is equal to, class name is equal to, I need to apply the flex so that all will come one by one side by side. If I try to add flex here, see all came side by side, but it went to the edge of the screen. So what I can do here, what I can do is flex hyphen wrap. So wrap the thing in your area only. Fine, I think, yeah, so this could be nice, right? So equal halves I have divided. When I click on the view details, I need to be able to see the single post details. So now what I can do is, here instead of having the single post details, let's try to create the single post component. So here I am creating single post.js. Okay, so single post.js. Fine, here I will be having function single post. Okay, so here I will be having a function of single post. So this one will take the props, right? So this one will take the props, and here what I can do is return div. So this one will be the single post page. So let's try to add it like this only. So for the time being, and here I need to export default single sorry, single post. That's it. Now what I will try to do here, I will try to add a route here, so that now what I can do is route path is equal to slash post slash id. So if you are getting any id, so load the component which is nothing but the single post. Okay, so this is the route we are trying to load. That's it. Now let's try to see the output. So when I click on this one, single post page, I am able to see the single post page. So now I need to get the details here all. So how can we get the details? So here we need to show it, right? So here we need to go to the Redux and we need to get the post data which is having the ID of the matching params. So here is the matching params. So this ID we need to match it. So what we can do? So we need to use the selectors. That is also what we are saying. So we need to match the data which is coming from the props. So we need to access the props in the selectors. As we have already seen in the previous video, how to access the props using the selectors, right? So what I will try to do, let's go to the selectors and first we will try to design the selectors. So here in the store we will create selectors and here I will be creating a file, so nothing but post selectors. Okay, so this one is post selectors.js, and in this one we will be having export constant get post by id. I'll be having one function get post by id, and this one will take state comma props, and this one what it will try to do is, so state dot post dot find of post it will get, and here it will check post dot id is equal to props, or otherwise we will directly send the post id here instead of the props. So is equal to post id. Fine. So this is the thing. So now here I can write what I can write, export constant get post is equal to create selector. Okay, sorry. So in order to get the create selector, what we need to do, we need to install the reselect, npm install reselect. Let it install the reselect first. Reselect library is been installed. Now what I can do is, so let's try to use create selector. Okay, oh sorry, I am using still create selector. Okay, so reselect. Here you need to add the input selectors, that is nothing but the get post by id, and here you will be having the post, and let's try to return the post. That's it. So this is the get post, and now this one we are using as a props, right? So let's use this one as a method. Okay, so declare this one as a method. Now let's go to the single post. So as we are using the props in the multi selectors, so what we can do, so constant, commonly what we will try to do is constant make state to props. So this is the thing, and this is a function, and here what I can do, get post, or otherwise post is equal to, so get post, this one should be called from the selectors, and here this is a common method, and we need to return state comma props. Okay, so if I try to send, we need to return the post which is of post of the state, and also the props dot match dot params dot id. So as we are directly taking the post id, we need to pass it like this. And now what we can do is here through connect, so through connect, and what we can do, so make state to props. Okay, and we can send it as a parameter like this. Okay, so this connect, what we can do, we need to import it from the React Redux. So this is thing. So now if you want to know about this make state to props, in the previous video I have did the selectors concept. So how to access the props through the selectors we have did. So to create the memoized selectors, we are using this concept. Now what I can do, so single post we are doing, right? Seeing the single post page, what I can do here, single post page details or something like this, and here I can access something like div. So this is the div, and here I can close this one. Okay, so id is equal to props dot post dot id, and another one is the title, and another one is the description. Okay, so this one is the title, and third one is the description. Okay, so we are able to get the data. Now let's try to see the output. So if I try to see the output, so first we'll try to go it from the posts onwards, then afterwards we will check this one. So post, we are able to get the now details. So now if I click on the view details, I am able to get the details. See, so if I am clicking, the details all are changing, right? Now I will try to refresh this page. So that means I am trying to refresh this post, single post page. So I need to get the post details along with the single post details also. So if I try to refresh this page, I am getting an error here. So if you try to see here, I am getting an error. What is the error it is showing? So ID, title, these all things I don't know. Why? Because by that the route is loading, so the post details, everything is not loaded. So when we are trying to get the post details, single post details here, by that time the post details didn't came. So for that reason it is showing the error. So what we can do here? Here we can write a condition in such a way that props dot post dot length. So this one is a class property. I think it's a class, right? Yeah, it's a class property. So sorry, class component. So this dot props dot post dot length. If the post dot length ampersand, and we can copy this one from here and we can paste it here. Okay, so this is the concept. Now let's try to see it, refresh it. Now if I try to refresh the page, now I am able to see the post details. So if I click on the post details, I am able to get the data also. So this is how we can use the concept of what we can say selectors concept, that too also memorized selectors, accessing the props in the selectors, and we can get the single post details. Okay, so hope you understood about this, getting the post details through the nested routing and also through the Redux component also. So we are getting these all single post components through the store, from the store data we are trying to get, and also using the selectors. Hope you understood this one. So in the next video what we'll try to do is we'll try to update the post. Okay, so if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video, and if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.